Hey there everyone, welcome back to Factorio 015, in which I have enlightened myself. I did check the wiki on how some of the stuff works, since you can walk between that. I'm going to assume you couldn't walk between that with if you had heat pipes there. But yeah, so, just to look up some of the technical knowledge and so on. So one thing worth noting that will no doubt frustrate me is that these consume... I'm not going crazy. That used to be a bigger interface mere moments ago. Didn't it? Didn't it? No? I'm just going crazy. I'm sorry. I'm losing my mind. That's fine. More importantly, so they always consume their fuel in 200 seconds. Yeah, even if there's nothing for them to do. So that kind of sucks. So we'll see what I do with that then. And yeah, so they always consume their fuel all the time at a constant rate, even though, again, clearly you can see this isn't doing anything. So that's a little unfortunate, since I don't need any of that. My base is totally powered by solar panels right now, so there you go. On the other hand, I guess that's fine. So I'll need to play around with this some other means. As far as the ratio for heat exchangers to steam turbines, yes, as I suspected, it's a kind of a big number. It's kind of a big number. Yeah, there you go. Not much else to say about it. Other than that, I'm gonna leave this chugging along. You'll be fine. I'll leave those in there. That'll be fine. I'm assuming this will cool off once the fuel is totally consumed, and I'll have to... Although, actually, that is a good question concerning that. Because if it doesn't and lose its temperature over time, that could provide interesting possibilities. It seemingly does not. I would expect it to start ticking down right away. Alright, so that'll produce a little bit of power once the solar panels drop off for the night. And then eventually it'll just not have any. Although, actually, it should retain its minimum temperature for producing steam. So then I could just plunk in another fuel... Well, what's it? Fuel cell. Yeah, fuel cell. And that would just go directly towards generating power. I don't know, something to consider. Other than that, yeah, so since it does constantly consume the fuel cell, I would need a much more robust setup to actually not be horribly inefficient. Because if I just set up a requester here and just fed in fuel cells whenever it needed one, that would just be wasting the fuel cells most of the time. So let's not do that. Other than that, I have this delicious uranium, so I could start thinking about uranium-based weaponry, I guess. Oh well. Anyway, well that was an exciting adventure into nuclear power. So, and I will hold on. Let's connect at the corners too. Interesting. Huh. Anyway, yeah, something to consider. Since I have this set up, though, I can just sort of produce. That means I should put that there, so I can put another one over there. Yeah, I'm a dumb. I'm sorry. Well, it doesn't really matter because I can just put a heat pipe here. In fact, why not? Let me set that up. Why not? I have another turbine there, but I need a heat exchanger, and then I need some heat pipe. So let's just oh, I think I can get away with just one heat pipe. Again, it's oh, that is cool. Sorry, the last picture I remember seeing was the in development heat pipes, which were just recolored pipes. So that's definitely really cool looking. And plunk-a-dunk that right down there. Oh, don't give me that. Don't give me that! Oh, I'm not connected to the power network. Nonsense. Hold on. Interesting. So yeah, there you go. What's interesting about this, though, is that I can buffer more heat energy, which is sort of what I need to be able to do, right? Because the more heat energy I can buffer, the less waste I get from the fuel cells. Yeah. The other thing is that effectively what I want to do, of course, is to replace the steam engines. Hold on, why are you? It's not. Oh, it is nighttime. Oh yeah. Yeah, right there. The solar panels aren't producing anything. All right, so that's good. I kind of want to shut off the steam engines. I have 40 of them. Interesting. Question, where do you hook into power? Interesting. Well, let's see, how much? Yeah, 70 megawatts, right? So that would 10 of these would produce 58 megawatts, which would definitely be enough, actually, now that I think about that in those terms. Actually, I think I implied that I was going to like move along now, but now I'm like getting actually curious about some of this stuff. For example, so we have some steam, and then I could do that. Now you suddenly turned off because the solar has come up, or the solar came up. Or rather, yeah, the solar came up and then the batteries finished charging right there. That's where the batteries finished charging. Now then. So that's at high enough temperature to still produce some more steam. But yeah, so... let's put down another one. Another heat exchanger. Two more turbines. And then I'm gonna need some more, a little more pipe. Not to say that much, really, but I can just... I'll always have a use for more pipe. So not gonna worry about that particularly. Oh, oops, you're gonna need to be somewhere else. And this is where I suddenly start getting into... Oh wait, no, I'm dumb. Just... I don't have any substation. Oh, because I need some copper. Oh, there's no copper there. Am I not requesting copper? I am requesting copper. Where's my copper? Hold on. What's going on here? There are no logistics robots? There are no logistics robots. What's going on? Well, there's a train just stopped, but where's my copper? Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Get down here. Oh, I've probably been using it all up for, yeah, the heat exchangers use a ton of copper. Okay. Anyway, so I need to just plunk down a substation, which I don't know where that went. There it is. If I do that, that'll cover all of this. Okay, good. I did make the second. Yeah, I did. Okay. This is definitely not the ideal ratio. That's not what I'm attempting to do right now, really. And then I need 3 more heat pipes. Oh, no, there we go. Oh, it's so cool looking. Yes! All right. Yeah, let's see. And then you have enough temperature. I think I'm gonna stick another fuel cell into you. Then I guess I need to wait until it's actually nighttime again, so the solar panels shut up. But let's see. So that's 5 of these, right? So that's Let's just round it up to 6 megawatts. All right. I have accumulators, so I can make a little bit difference, right? So that's 30 megawatts basically. Let's see. Which means I need to start thinking about you in terms of, in a law of terms. Like this is definitely super bad. Basically. I guess I could put another reactor here. So one thing about the reactors is that they do become more efficient when you have multiple reactors neighboring each other. Thus the neighbor bonus. So if and it's 100%, at least for the second one, right? So one will produce 40 megawatts. 2 of them will each produce 80 megawatts, meaning that you have 160 in total. So doubling the number of reactors quadruples the amount of power you generate for the same amount of fuel. Speaking of which, yeah, I'm going to waste a little bit of the heat energy unless it becomes night very soon. Just ask and you shall receive, I guess. Yep, as that falls off. Wait for that to... So I'm trying to think about this. Yeah, so it says energy consumption, but I assume that means how much it's producing, right? So, yeah, so it's producing 40 megawatts of energy. Therefore, I assume I can power 40 megawatts worth of steam turbines. That seems reasonable. So I should be able to power a 6th one off of you. I'm not sure what happens if you overload it, if that becomes less efficient, or what. Oh, you don't have enough. You have enough water, that's definitely fine. I guess my ratio there was a little bit off, huh? Maybe? Maybe? Maybe not. No, I guess it wouldn't be, because it will still, yeah. Anyway, so you've used up a bunch of energy. Yeah, right. So your temperature is still going up, so that means I'm not consuming all of the power that you produce. Right? That seems logical, I guess. So there you go. Now, I can't walk between those, because I didn't set that up that way, but that's fine. And there you go. There's your spent fuel cell. Dunk. Off it goes. You can walk over the heat pipes, though, and that pleases me greatly. I wish you could walk over pipes. I just do. It's really annoying. Oh well, whatever. Doesn't matter. So, yeah, you're all full of steam. What am I? Right. So I'm back to daytime operation where I don't need any of you. So there you go. Okay. Cool. So, now for a question. I'm going to stick a pretend inserter up here. And then I'm going to... Do I have any... I don't have a... Okay, you can't circuit to... Can't circuit network to the reactor. That's fine. I was hoping you could, but you can't. Oh yeah, if you could, alright, so the icon is there all the time. I thought it was, I was being dumb, I guess. Can I... Yeah. So my thinking was like, oh, well, okay, so only insert a fuel cell if there is, if there's oh, but I can tap a pipe. I could tap a pipe and only insert a fuel rod if there isn't enough steam. As you can imagine, that does not please me. But yeah, well, I'm trying to think of some way to detect when you don't have enough temperature. But I know I can, and if I can't tap the pipe, I can always put down a storage tank. Like, that's not a problem. Also, wow, in all this time, you still haven't produced another... Still haven't produced another T-35, wow. But yeah, let's see. So, doing it based off a storage tank would be an interesting solution. Let's see. Where did that... there it is. I just plunked that right there. Now this is, of course, getting super crafty, but that connects to that, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that is consuming a bunch of temperature. Sorry, I'm hearing the sound effect is just the regular fluid sound effect, so I'm like, that doesn't sound right at all. Hold on. But no, yeah, okay, so it's consuming temperature to produce the more steam. So yeah, so that will also act as a really interesting... This actually acts as a really interesting buffer, because I can actually just check against, like, 10k in there, right? Because... And only... Yeah, okay, so this is getting exciting. This is getting into some... Into the this is the Factorio that we all yearn for. So your circuit condition is enable disable. If steam is less than 10,000, which is not in this case, then enable. And you request the fuel cells. I'll say a request of 10. I'll say 5. Oh, is it nighttime again? Oh, it's getting dark out again. I guess I tend to not notice because of the light mod, which I don't know. Mixed feelings about, I guess. So the other part of this question is, what happens when the temperature hits 500? Does it go below that and start producing sub-temperature steam? I believe the answer is no, that it won't. And I really hope it doesn't, because if it did, obviously this isn't going to work at all. What I need it to do, of course, is to, in fact, yeah. You know what I could do now? Because I'm realizing now that I could actually just have 6 turbines. Yeah, I could actually... Oh, no. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that because then that would empty that out even though the temperature isn't lower. So, yeah, right. Anyway, but what I do want to do is to go turn off the other power production. Yeah, should be consuming 60 out of 60. So let's go... although I say that, and then I'm remembering that, yeah, I don't produce this very particularly quickly, so maybe I don't really want to switch this over yet. Yeah, okay. So I just wanted to see what happens when you hit your 500 degrees. Which apparently isn't going to happen right now because this has been Factorio 015. I hope you all enjoyed it. See you all next time when I probably continue tinkering with nuclear power for the rest of time. That's Factorio for you guys. You tinker with stuff forever.